Na bila shaka kiwambo chako kinapendeza kweli kweli. Ungependa sana kuelewa inakwendaje masuala mengi kuhusiana na masuala ya kahawa. Taratibu kuna mambo yanaendelea na wewe labda ungependa sana kuangazia na kutazama hii bila wasiwasi.
All right, and we are back. Thank you so much for choosing to stay with us. Now, when we started the show, we had talked about the challenge of an average age of a Kenyan farmer being 60 years old, and we promised you that the narrative is changing right now in our Agri-Nation, which is happening live in studio. We are joined by David Maguta, a 31-year-old coffee farmer from Nyeri, who represented Kenya in the African Fine Coffees Association convention that took place in Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. And he also won first position in the category of best natural coffee in Africa. And as you can see, we do have the display of the awards and the certificates. David, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Please tell us more about the competition that you were in, and also for how many years has it been happening?
I joined the competition this year for the first time. It's something that has been going on, Taste of Harvest. So when I first joined coffee, I wanted to participate, and I'm thankful I got the chance this year.
All right.
Sasa kuna mtu ambaye anashangaa bwana, utaratibu ambao tunafuata ndio nipate kuingia katika mashindano hayo ni gani?
Utaratibu ni wewe mwenyewe ama exporter wako ama marketer wako anakufanyia quality analysis, and then ana submit samples kwa Afro Coffee Board ama wale wa judges wa Kenya, then wana shortlist. After shortlisting inapelekwa sasa to the finals.
Okay.
Yeah. What variety of coffee do you grow, and what can you say is that very special X factor that made you worth winning first position in best natural coffee from Africa?
So the varieties I grow are the Kenyan varieties. That's the Ruiru, the SL, and the Batian. But what helped me stand out was processing natural. And for our naturals, we ferment them using a processing method called carbonic maceration, borrowed from wine.
Yeah. Purely from?
Borrowed from the wine industry. Yes.
Please expound how that happens.
So after we do hand picking, we bring it to the farm, and then we hand sort, we remove defects. After defects, we now go further and do more fermentation. Fermentation sometimes is extended, days, hours, it depends on the sugar content or the pH. And with this fermentation, we're able to boost the sugars and bring vibrance in our coffees.
All right, great.
Kuna mtu ambaye anakutazama na kweli namna ngine amefanya utambulisho akasema miaka yako 31. Wewe ni mdogo na tayari umezama na umeibuka. Sasa yule mtu ambaye anakutazama na angependa sana afike kiwango chako, kabla hata afike kiwango chako, ni nini hicho ambacho anafaa kifanye ndio aingie hata katika kategoria hii?
Well, naweza sema kutoka experience yangu that ni vizuri pia mkulima mwenyewe aweze kuchukua initiative ya kujua quality ya kahawa yake by kutaste. Sio peke yake kwa shamba kuona kama ni red ama ni green. Ni vizuri kwenda the extra mile ya kujua quality na itapeleka mtu mbali sana.
All right. Now, you being in Addis Ababa, of course, you had the opportunity to meet other coffee farmers from African countries that grow coffee. Maybe you can tell us what are some of the things that you have learned or even benchmarked from some of the people who are doing so well in the space of coffee that you think back at home we can try and emulate as well?
I'm going to also repeat again that I learned that it's good to learn about the quality of your coffee. So you do it yourself, you understand where to correct and where to make amendments, what to improve or what not to do, especially with defects and coffee quality. Also to have the culture and to teach the culture around us that coffee is not only a cash crop, it's a way of life, it should be our embodiment.
Okay. Hapo pia umezungumzia kwamba kahawa si tu kupata hela, lazima tufanye kama ni kitu ambacho kinatupatia nafasi katika maisha, sio? Sasa hapo wakati nataka kuzama na niamini kwamba itanisaidia baadaye kahawa, nitahitaji kiwango kipi cha maarifa ili nisije nikafeli katika safari hiyo ya kusalia katika kahawa?
Well, kuna courses unaweza fanya. Sio lazima ukuwe na background maybe ya university ya kahawa, but kuna other certificates kama za sensory, kuna za green coffee analysis, so that wewe mwenyewe unaweza pia fanya analysis yako ama kuweza kutest kahawa. Lakini pia ni vizuri kufanya practice na kukunywa kahawa kila siku ndio uweze kuunderstand quality, upate experience.
Okay. Now, did we have other Kenyans in the competition as well, and also in the nomination you were in? Which other countries were there?
Yes, like I said before, there's first a short list in Kenya. So the judges from Kenya select the best lot that go to represent. And now in the finals, there was stiff competition, of course, from Ethiopia, from Rwanda, Cameroon, Ghana. So yeah, there was a lot of other countries that gave a good run for 1 year.
All right.
Yeah. Ni kama kuna siri kubwa sana. Wewe mwenyewe ni kama ulikuja ukaelewa hii siri ni ambayo itakupatia nafasi ufikie kiwango cha kuwa ndo nambari 1. Tazama ni bara Afrika, si Kenya pekee. Hiyo siri ni nini bwana? Kwa sababu ningependa sana labda pengine kuna mtu anakutazama na anataka kujua hiyo siri moja pekee ambayo itakuweka katika kilele.
Siri naweza sema ni kufanya kahawa ikuwe desturi lako, in terms of sio cash crop peke yake vile nilisema. Ni unafuatilia kahawa yako, unafuatilia kila harvest, kila swing ya kutoka shamba mpaka kwa processing facility yako. Ukifollow hizo loads na uweze kufollow kila kitu, utaweza kuimagine na kujua kupata good results.
Now, if we talk about some of the challenges that as a young person you have faced in the coffee sector, as much as you're doing very well, we're still working so hard to make sure that we revive the industry. What can you tell us are some of the things that right now we need to put a lot of effort in so that we make sure it's conducive for coffee farmers and farmers are able to do their best, make returns and produce good quality coffee?
Some of the things I've faced before, I can say is before was a barrier to market. It's difficult to get access to markets other than the auction we have. It's difficult to get other kind of markets in case you're working in the specialty industry. So to get a platform or to be able to showcase our coffees is kind of expensive, because not every farmer will fly to Chicago or to a roasting country or a customer. So it's a bit difficult in that aspect. So if a platform is somehow placed for coffee farmers, it's possible for more success.
Okay. Sasa kuna yule ambaye pia hatofahamu sana mengi, lakini kwako umeshinda tayari. Je, akija kwako utampatia mafunzo?
Nitampea mafunzo kulingana na interest yake. Yes.
At a cost?
Tutaongea.
Now, you've mentioned that market was one of the challenges that you were facing. I mean, apart from the Nairobi Coffee Exchange, getting your market was quite difficult. Please tell us how far you are with it right now. And when you're selling your coffee, have you managed to establish a market? And do you have local clients? And are you also doing exporting as well?
Yes, currently, I'm thankful that we're doing 90% of our coffee we export.
Directly?
We export directly. I'm a licensed grower miller, so we're able to export to our clients directly. Whatever we're able to export, we take to the auction, but we also sell some high quality coffee locally here in Kenya.
Okay. Yes. Maybe in a second, how did you manage to get that international market? Because that is a very big challenge for other coffee farmers. Which avenues did you use to penetrate that international market?
I used a very simple avenue, which was social media. I reached out to clients through a database, and I managed to get some feedback. And one particular client who was interested in, we had a conversation, and that's how it started.
So from Instagram?
Yes, from Instagram.
Great.
So,
Good
asante
job.
sana David, naamini kazi inafanya vizuri. Wanasema kwamba mpatie maua angali hai. Sasa tunakupongeza kwa sababu ungali hai. Kila la heri kwa kazi ambayo unaifanya, na kwa mtazamaji, wewe ni mdogo, naamini kwamba umepata ushawishi mkubwa sana, mshawishi ambao unatoka kwake taratibu kwako vile vile kuingia na kujituma, si shambani pekee bali vile vile kuna mashindano ambayo yanajitokeza. Jina langu ni Emmanuel Terero, salia na Mwenyezi Mungu, kumbuka atatimiza ndoto.
Well, all right, that's all the time that we did have for you today. Thank you so very much, David, for coming. And once again, congratulations, a round of applause, standing ovation, and every other thing in between for the good job that you're doing in the coffee sector. And my parting shot is going to be a fun joke, a fun question of the day. So David Terrer and the audience, please feel free to participate. And my question for the day is, why do cows have hooves instead of feet?
Maumbile tu.
David, you're smart. Please, David, do this for me. Save the boat. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet?
I can just say adaptation.
Adaptation. All right then, and the answer is because they lactose. Yeah. Imagine, your degree yote uko nayo kutoka, surely go for your school fees. Now that's all the time that we did have for you. A very big thanks to all the farmers that made this episode a success, and of course the team that is working tirelessly to make this production top tier, and of course our audience for being with us every single day of the week. We see you again tomorrow, God willing. We continue with our mission of learning from our farmers, appreciating our farmers, inducting and onboarding new farmers. That's it for now. My name is Violeta Ngina. Goodbye.